Hey, riding side saddle. It's Tammy.
I'm Lisa.
And we're still snacking.
It's raining.
We're girls who like snacks.
We do like snacks. I love me a good snack.
Brownies.
You look like a snack. It's raining.
It is.
It is. Happy birthday, Tammy.
Hey, thanks.
Rain.
Yeah. Spring showers bring May flowers.
On Tammy's birthday.
Yeah.
So
April showers bring May flowers. Yeah.
Yes. So we're trying to creatively figure out a way that the rain is not going to come through in the audio, but barring sneaking into someone's open
trespassing,
garage,
committing a crime, we're just going to have to let the rain be in part of this snack.
I mean, that was the only creative thing that I thought of, and it's probably not likely or a good idea.
No, it's not either of those. So anyway, we're still between seasons. Lisa has now recovered from surgery by the time this airs, and we're giving her some time to recover.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do. That space is not something that I offer to myself very easily.
No.
So I appreciate the grace and ease.
You need the space.
Yeah.
You can have it.
Dictated by my...
Whether you want it or not, you're going to get it.
Co-podcaster.
Get it.
Got you good, you fucker.
Get you some recovery time.
So a little snap piece of information about some things that we already know we want to talk about in season 7.
Yeah.
And we started kind of diving into it at the very tail end of season 6 when we decided to put the book on the bookshelf for a short time. Yeah. Tammy started talking about some things that she had realized about herself, probably based on reading chapters in the book, but I'm not.
I mean, maybe.
I can't say that for certain. But you had talked about some of your reaction responses in stressful situations.
Right. Noticing when I'm freezing and fawning and why I'm doing it and the traps that I set. Not intentionally.
Right.
But when I look back on it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that was a trap.
In reflection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And how unfair that is and how toxic it is, actually. I'm creating an environment that I wouldn't want to be in.
Right.
And I'm doing it to people that I love and care about. I'm setting people up to fail, and that doesn't feel good. So really, in the last several weeks, I have been intentionally addressing things and trying to do it in not such a big emotional sort of way. Inevitably it ends up getting emotional, and then it calms down and things are discussed and problems are solved. It's still it's not easy.
It's hard work to do that.
Yes, because obviously I'm human. My feelings are leading this, right? And fear of what will happen if I take up space, if I tell someone they've hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
They're upset because they're realizing that they've done something that was hurtful, even though they didn't set out to be hurtful.
Right.
So when that happens, when someone says, when you did that, it really hurt my feelings. When people have said that to me, I feel like the world's
biggest asshole. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or, on the other hand, you also react yourself, right? Mm-hmm. To be in a situation of hold up, now I'm feeling vulnerable. It's all of this. Yeah. It's all of this space of, do I feel safe? Right, in every part of this.
Yes.
And it is so automatic. Mm-hmm. I really think that is a really big aspect of this for me. These reactions, as opposed to responses, are automatic, and they are going 100 miles an hour, and you're there before you even realize that you've gotten there.
Sure.
And then you have to figure out how to slow the damn bus,
right?
Back it the fuck up, and figure out what it is that
what am I really upset about?
Right, that you need to do in order to, really lay this out and figure it out. And once you become really good at it, you can start to slow the process down and see the key being put in the ignition and see the foot being pressed down on the accelerator so that you can stop it earlier, right?
Right. And recognizing this is a pattern.
Yes.
And we're already in step 3 of the pattern.
Before you even
that
know it.
That ends in a giant fight. So let's,
Right.
And then at some point you recognize we're in step 2 of the pattern.
Yes.
Or even just, hey, we've got a pattern here.
Yes. Oh, my back is starting to get real hot.
Yeah.
Like something that just happened upset me, and I need to figure out exactly why and what it is so that I can communicate and I can choose my response as opposed to react.
My reaction.
So that I don't
rip your face off.
Right, so I don't get in the speeding bus this time.
Right. That takes a ginormous amount of observation.
It takes so much effort.
Right.
So much reflection and effort and time and space.
For sure.
So you opened a really large can of worms there. I mean, we could have a whole fucking season
sure we could.
Just on reactions, right?
For
Fight,
sure.
flight, freeze, and fawn.
Yeah.
Just on those things. And really what that all boils down to is regulation of your nervous system.
Yeah.
That all of those things are connected to that.
They are. It also, some of that is caused by, like, those situations, they're set up by being a people pleaser.
Yeah.
So I've said that for a long time. I'm a people pleaser. It's kind of like, I used to think having a really strong work ethic, that was a very, very good trait to have.
Yeah, admirable.
Yes. It maybe isn't as admirable as I thought. I'm not saying be a slug. I'm just saying maybe it doesn't need to be held way at the top of the list of virtues.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is there's balance to all things. Right?
So I thought being a people pleaser, well, I knew it didn't feel good to me. I thought it was really great for everyone else.
Yes.
But it's really maybe not.
There are aspects of toxicity in every attribute.
Absolutely.
And if it goes too far out of balance, one way or another.
Yes.
There's a
just
middle.
not good.
Right. There's middle.
Correct.
And middle is usually the best case scenario.
Being in the middle is not, that doesn't happen very often, though. Really.
Not in reactions, it doesn't.
No. So I think we're going to explore that a little more, the people pleasing, in particular, as it relates to how it feels to be on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Not to be the pleaser, to be the pleasee.
Right.
And what
unwittingly.
Does that, yes.
Right. And what are the toxic attributes of that?
Yes.
I'm
in a relationship with someone who's so easygoing. It's so great. We never fight until one day
you do.
Right. Until they're tired of the people pleasing. They're tired of swallowing boatloads of crap all the time. And now the person you thought you were in a relationship with is not who you really are.
And you have your foot in a bear trap.
That's right. It's that one trap after another for you, sucker.
You know, it really is talking about the analogy that we oftentimes speak about is taking another view.
Yep.
Right? The automatic view of people pleasing is, oh, you need to stand up for yourself and create some boundaries and oh, I feel so sorry for you and that's terrible for you. But there's a toxic side to that as well. And other people are victims of people pleasing.
Yes.
On the opposite side.
Exactly.
Right? So just taking that tiny little perspective change, the view in, the turn on the spiral to say, listen, this may not be exactly what you viewed it as before. So open your perspective and take another view at it.
Yep. That's what we'll be doing in season 7.
Woo-wee! Not sure I'm ready for all that.
We're not ready for that, which is why we're having a snack.
Just get a little tasty taste.
Right. We'll have some other things too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
we'll just
we
have some
definitely
fun
will.
and we need a lighter season. So that
People
part
pleasing.
of our snack sounded real.
Toxicity of people pleasing. That's
so
light.
light.
It's a light snack.
It's light and breezy.
It's like soup and sandwiches.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. We'll have to find a little cake to put in there.
All right. All right.
So it's not so heavy all the time. Because last season was
and good.
a lot.
It was heavy and good.
It was, but it still was
It was
heavy.
like lasagna of riding side saddle.
Again, with the balance. I feel like
Fair.
maybe it wasn't all the way in the middle.
That's fair. It was the lasagna of riding
I
side
know,
saddle.
I'm just saying.
Fucking delicious.
We need a little more salad to go with that lasagna.
Added a couple of pounds. Can shit for a week. All right. I think that's enough. Let's end on that.
All right, very good. So, Todd, Mind Garden Media, he's the guy to contact.
We love you.
Look him up on Facebook, Mind Garden Media.
Yep.
If you're interested in doing a podcast.
Yes.
Thanks to our listeners for always following along and hanging in there while we're on a break.
We'll be back.
Yep, we'll be back.
Better than ever.
Soon.
All right.
Till then.
Bye.
See ya.